All right, what's going on, incredible people? Just Incredible here with another incredible review, as you see. I am going to, I want to say this is going to be part 2 of a 3-part repertoire. I've been kind of busy this weekend. I wanted to touch on a few comments. Nothing bad. It's just like I said, I wanted this to be a community where we talk, but I'm not really shouting out and responding in videos, you know, like, so that's what I'm going to do. So that will probably be in the part 1 of these 3 videos, because they're all going to be intertwined to where I'm talking about this. I'm doing like a few reviews because I've gotten a lot of stuff. But anyway, fuck all that. Let's jump into it real quick. So we have the Marvel Legends Into the Spider-Verse. There's a reason why I still got the spot in the package. I'm going to buy like some posts, because like I want this to literally, if you see how like Spider-Man 2099 is and how like Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen are, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Honestly, I haven't opened him up and they're not part of this wave, but I didn't get to collect the first wave. And I got to say, this wave as a whole, I'm liking. But for starters, let me zoom out real quick so you can see a little better. Sorry. So for starters, if you had to pick up any from this wave, these are your 3 right here. If I had to choose in order of precedence, I would take him out because I have a Miles from the Gamerverse, right? But when it came down to these 2, if I had to choose one out of this whole wave, me personally, I'd get Spider-Gwen because I don't have a Spider-Gwen. Strong second would be this. He just has no place anywhere on my Marvel shelf by himself, right? This is like Miles's Mary Jane, you know, come on. We know they got a romantic interest, even if they best friends. These 2 are like, you know, Forrest and Jenny, like peas in a pod. So this is how I'm gonna have them pose. I can always get them back in that pose. But the best of the whole wave to me is this guy right here. Like, yo, I was looking and I was like, damn, this ain't gonna be no substitute. Like, if the other one was on, like, released right now for regular price, the other 616 Spider-Punk, I'd still get this because his guitar has, like, more detail on it. He's got more of a radical look. Like, I don't really want a bunch of, you know, like, if I can help it, Spider-Man that look like they cosplaying as in a different uniform, even though I still have that. Like, it's just like, I'm good. Like, if you missed out on the first one and you just want to get this and not the rest, I mean, this is a standout figure. Like, I really love him. But if you have Miles Morales, this is still worth a pickup because the other one had like the jacket. I really want that where he had on the Nikes, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm perfect. And I know the other one, Gwen, had the ballerina shoes. I like these. So you probably noticed over here, Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. What's going on, Big Shirley? Listen, I wish I could do like a voiceover. I mean, like a recording over. I might try. It's like, I got beans, cheese, chickens, tomatoes, ham, lamb, damn, you name it. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, but this old Big Shirley. But I'm not knocking. I mean, let's address the elephant in the room, okay? The 2-part elephant. She got some dumps in her trunk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is like a little baby belly or she just a little thickums. I don't care about the hair. I don't care about her being black. I know bodies all come in different shapes and sizes. There's not a lot of superhero men with this body type. So anybody who's commenting down below, I mean, feel free, but I mean, you can miss me with that bullshit. Eat a dick, motherfucker. Let's keep it a buck. I don't have, let me look and make sure I'm not a liar. I don't have not one fucking male character other than the Blob, who's biologically, for namesake, is supposed to be overweight. And then there's Mojo. Those are the only 2, but that's their characteristics. For me to say why she a little thickums, motherfuckers try to say you body shaming, bruh. You can't offend me with that. I'm not body nothing, motherfucker. Like, okay, make me a Wolverine this size. You know what I'm saying? When they did this shit to Thor, I didn't like that. The god of fucking thunder? Are you fucking serious? With that big ass pop belly. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't like that shit either. I don't hate this though, because aesthetically it's okay. Like, if you had told me she's not Spider-Woman, like, she didn't have the webs and I didn't know who she was, I really wouldn't give a shit. I'm like, I wonder who that is, a mad scientist or something like that? But anyway, I wanted to complete the set. Her by herself, no. You would feel like she would topple over because of the locks in the fro. but now it's gonna make me a liar. She really wasn't that hard to stand up. Peter B. Parker was hard to stand up. Yeah, she's got, and I like to pose them how they was on the package. But anyway, fuck all that. Let's keep it moving. All right, boom, boom, boom. You've already seen him. I just got them in there because I want to complete the whole like Spider-Verse. Next up, here we go, Miguel. I feel like his name is Miguel. I'm not that familiar. Like, this is a hit or miss. This is a cartoony figure. When he's like lurking like he was, actually I can go ahead and untape this. I just wanted to have like a little posability, but like how you see him in the background. If you hadn't noticed, that's how I'm trying to like pose them. Like, that's kind of how I want them on the shelf, because, you know, I don't play with these. Like, I pose them, you know, set them and forget them, you know. But I can fix him back into position anytime. So as just you know, it's hard to say. I love it in the mix of everything else, but it's like I'm forcing myself to like, if I could choose and I had to just choose one, I mean, like, I'd prefer the other one that came out, but after hearing reviews and that being hard to find, I'm like, screw it. I prefer to have that just because the aesthetics, because this feels a little too like toyetic, you know, like one of those big 12-inch toys, you know. It's not, it's posable, but you know, he's got like that Batman the Animated Series body type, you know. So McFarlane did that, but he also did like the regular DC Multiverse Batman. You know, he got the upper torso and the little bitty ass legs, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess. But what I love is they were all 24, so they didn't try to charge me that much more for him, you know, just because he was a little bit bigger, and I appreciate that. You probably noticed that I am not gonna get that Spider-Man like at all. He'd have to be like $3 just so I could get the replacement head. However, for the Peter B. Parker Spider-Man, that thing looks cheap as hell. And I'll tell you, I'm just gonna lay him down. I ain't about to do all that shit. I went to Big Bad Toy Store and just got Peter B. Parker. Yeah, he was 24, but I mean, like, it's the same figure with better, even display and model behavior. He'll tell you, like, you know, basically, and I agree, like, this is the same figure, but this has more. I'm not gonna build the Stilt Man or anything like that, but it comes with it. This is pretty much all I'm gonna have, like, yeah, hey, the Spider Thwip, haha. You know, he looks like a hobo, but he fits in that world, and I like that. What I don't understand is, we got that, I'm gonna put it right here, we got the robotic Spider-Woman, I guess is what it is. But to my knowledge, we never got the Mecha Spider-Girl, or like Spider-Mech, not in the Marvel Legends. I paid $60 for that, but this, fuck no. Anyway, let's take a look at Miles. To those who it matters, every one of these figures are pinless. That is, oh, like, look, even Peter B. Parker's pinless. So yeah, he fits in just fine. So like, yeah, none of them have pins. They're all new body molds, except for Peter B. Parker. But with him there, they're all, as far as I know, new body molds. Like, I don't know if the Spider-Gwen, I don't know how much they used of her, because I never had that. I wasn't collecting at the time. I really love the head sculpt, man. It's really hard to choose. Like, I love hers and Miles's like face from the cartoon movie. Like, I love it. Like, I love her hair. Like, I do. So it's really hard to like pose him as this. It's really hard. I think I might have to go back. But yeah. So let's see here. There's Spider-Gwen. And then the reason why I kept him in the package, I'm gonna show you in a minute. You might already know this, but I hope all of our packaging is like this moving forward. So I'm gonna go in depth here in a second. I'm gonna go in depth after I open them up. So I'm about to open him up, and then I'll go over them. Y'all see this? I give my left nut for a better tripod. I'm gonna get one. So these are some pretty sturdy. Like, if these were shipping, like, these are really hard. Like, I'm trying to think of something that was just as sturdy. I remember when these first came out, they was like, those can't be Marvel Legends. They are 100%, as you've seen online already. But let's open it up. Like, this is like, I like this. I don't even like the Marvel Legends where it's like an octagon type of, you know, where the Build-A-Figure wave. I don't really even like that. I like it where it looks like this. Come on, Hasbro. Like, but to be honest, I don't care. Here's why I really like this. No more of those fucking plastic ties. You want to save money on plastic? Get rid of that shit. the amount of, you know, the little ties that hold it down, and you got to risk cutting the figure, which I don't care, but some people do, like risk cutting the figure, getting them out of these damn coffins. Like, they stay in there. Well, not that it made me look like a dick, but for the most part, there's a lot of toys like this one where you can just pop it out. So why is your company still doing that shit? McFarlane, I'm looking at you. And some Marvel Legends. Like, he came straight out. Like, I mean, this is my first time in hand. So, like, remember I was just bringing her up? Here's a derpy looking, but he doesn't really have... So the reason why he can slide is he's his own identity. She's in the Spider family, but then again, that does look like he's playing favoritisms. That is like a tricky... That is a tricky argument. I do think he looks goofy, like Groot off of Despicable Me. This motherfucking Groot. I'm having a fucked up day. But he might end up being badass, like, because of what he can do. But what I love is his accessories. So that's why I wanted to at least open up one on camera, because I love how there's nothing tied down. It is all in here where you can just pluck it out. Also, my phone might ring because... Or like I might get a text message in the middle, but like I told you, I'm a busy person. But like, this is my hobby. I want to do this. Damn it. Can I just spend every day talking about toys? Nah, but anyway, I like these little accessories, man. Like, that's pretty, that's like creative, you know. Some people might not use it. I'm definitely going to use it. See, this is one to where like, how does it look on the back? I lack imagination, so yeah. That's how I'm gonna make it look. I think that's just cool, like, because if you remember the Spot when he was on the animated series, the Spider-Man the animated series, like, that was pretty cool, like, but he wasn't really a villain. He was just like misunderstood and like gullible. So yeah, that was me opening the Spot. That's his accessories. Like, you can just make him do something funny. Like, some people can be like creative, right? Take off the head to Miles and make him look like he's doing this, and like take off a hand or something like that, like, whoa, or like he stick his head down like this, you know what I'm saying? Anything. I just think that that right there, to me, of all accessories, even though I love his guitar, this is the most creative. I'm the happiest with this accessory, hands down. Like, that was, you know, I know you can't always strike with, you can't always hit pay dirt with that. But as a whole, like, yeah, getting him by himself, fuck no. But to have them in their own little corner on my shelf, I like it. So y'all stay tuned for the reviews. All right, first up, we got Gwen Stacy, AKA Spider-Gwen, AKA, what was she like, the Spectre or some shit? I don't know. Ghost Spider, I'm just playing. Like I was saying, I really love that head sculpt, man. Like, I really don't know how I want to display her yet. I think I might just rock it with that because it gives her such character. I normally do not like to rock the human face, but that really works. So she doesn't come with much. Pretty basic. She just comes with her other head and 2 other hands. So she only has 1 thwipping. Thwip. We call it thwip. Thwip. You know what I'm saying? Look like she rocking out. I call it the rock out hand, damn it. I like to be different. So she got 1 rock out hand and it goes into like the right hand. So, I mean, we'll start with what's in her. She got 2 open hands. I like to have her posted up with like a little selfie phone or something like that with Miles, because, you know, they little homies. But anyway, so this is the open grip. Here's the thwipping. I feel like you've seen one, you've seen them all. But she rocking out, you know what I mean? She can be over here with like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, it's pinless. This, like I said, this might be like the same body as the original when they came out with the last movie, but if you miss out on that, boom. They have this neck piece right here, so when you take her head off, I think this was a fun line, other than that robot and that Peter B. Parker in this line. So, you know, that comes off as if it was like, that's a cool, like, add-on. Like, this team cared. I don't think it's the same team that's making stuff. You know, like, I feel like there's different people working on it, obviously, and some people who design other things give a damn sometimes. I did have this like this earlier, but obviously it's supposed to be like this. So let's see what it looks like when I take that off and it's up on her head. Actually, I kind of don't even like that because now it looks like a big gap. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if that's how it's supposed to be, then, you know what I mean, it is what a TI is. But And I'm gonna get her a guitar because if I'm not mistaken, she played the drums or something in those comments. I didn't read the comments, but anyway, so that's how it looks with that. I really don't like that if I was to rock this head sculpt. Let me see how it looks. And they come off pretty easy. I didn't have to warm up any of these figures. Not saying that you won't have to use at your own discretion, but these are pretty readily available. So it's not like, you know, I like that because it kind of like, it covers that, you know what I'm saying? I know it's not politically correct or aesthetically correct, but like, I like that more. Like if I was to rock this head, I would do that. And also just to keep up with this, you know what I'm saying? But it's my choice, you know, at least they didn't force it on us. But when you got that on there, like I'm gonna keep her, it's gonna be this. Like these are just basic figures. Like, I mean, take it or like leave it. Only the Spot, to me, the Spot had the best and most accessories, and then Spider-Punk. So there's Spider-Gwen. We're gonna set her up. We're gonna go into Miles next. Y'all stay tuned. And here we have Miles. First and foremost, even in the photos, I love the texture and the look of this uniform. Costume, whatever you want to call it. He works in it, so it's a uniform. But anyway, fuck all that. I really like, dude, it's like the texture of it. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to, I mean, like, it's really cool. I think he's a little too skinny, but I mean, like, it is what it is. And the reason why I said that is because when I had him with Gwen, she felt thicker. You know, I mean, I'm like, wait a minute, because I was going to do like a pose where he's holding her and they taking a selfie and just having fun. But I was like, damn, this dude is like skinny as fuck. But, you know, I would venture to say that this is a new mold. I mean, it might not be, but I say it is, like, because it's taller than the last one. And like, it's just really cool. Like, so what his accessories come with. And once again, I want to rock him because I like the cartoon movie face, and you know, I don't really like the video game like head. Like, it's just so plain, but like they really captured that. But like, he comes with two. So right now you see the thwipping and one closed fist. He comes with another closed fist and another thwipping. So he can basically pull off both poses in both hands. So kind of like if you want him like thwipping both, or like I had a Spider-Gwen, they're gonna be like rocking out next to your boy. Hell yeah. So let's see here, boom, boom. Here is the articulation. Pretty much everything's double jointed now, you know, like it's not hard and it's not soft. It feels like, you know, it got that waist swivel. I don't think anybody would do that, but you can get him into some nice dynamic, and he's thin enough to like, you know, pull it off. So if you want to take the head off and you do want to rock it with the, now this, it goes either way. I kind of like them both. That's why it's so damn hard. Will I get both of these just to do that? Like, I don't think so, but damn, man. Comment down below if y'all got these, and if you got these, how do you rock yours? Like, cause I still like I like the mask. It also has like a nice texture to it. Like, looks so cartoony. Like, it was worth me getting, even though like I have the other Miles. Like, real quick, as a comparison, I'm gonna pull them off the shelf real quick because I don't have the other Gwen, so I couldn't really do a comparison. But here's your comparison, like two totally different characters. Video game, movie, like way different. Love them both. I think it's crazy, once again, like how they do in their practices. Like when I bought this, it was like 24, and the one coming out now is like 34. But we still get like 24 new sculpts and stuff like this. So whenever there's a genius that thinks we know how this all works, I'm like, bullshit, we fucking don't. Like, do I think they have to pay Sony a royalty for this? No, honestly, I don't believe so. Because if they did, like, why didn't they have to last time? Because when this came out, it was the same price as every other Marvel Legend. And I argue that this is a brand new scope, and I really love this figure, like, a lot. And I mean, this was basically reused. So, I mean, I don't get it. I got it. Getting the new one is better than trying to find this on secondary market. So, you know, it's the nature of the beast. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But that's how they go. So, here's that Miles. Y'all stay tuned next. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna do the bad guy. And here we have the Spot. Now, I called him a villain. I mean, he might be misunderstood, dude. Who the fuck knows? Like, this is, I mean, he's like Groot. He looks fucking like Groot, so wasn't Groot like technically the villain? But anyway, yeah, I took his head off in his hand. I mean, those were actual extras. So just in case you didn't know or didn't notice earlier, like, no, he is completely separate. So that's why I think that's a pretty fun, I just did this on the fly. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody can like have like a better, you know, fuck, I don't know, like put his head in like a black hole like here and it looks like he's sticking out right there. But it opens the imagination for like posability on the shelf, you know? And that's what I like about it. So this detaches off of that and this comes off like that. So basically this has to go right there. You can put this wherever the hell you want because it, you know, it's a C-clip. But I basically do it like how the box had it because I mean, I don't need to get in that deep. It's just eye candy. So boom, that goes there. This guy only comes with, so I mean, he only, like, that's a pretty cool accessory. And then he has 2 closed fists. His articulation, I'm pretty sure it's the same type of leg. He's got like a smooth texture feel to him, you know? Like, I've never had the spot, like, yeah, this dude looks ridiculous, but he fits in the scope. Like, I think this merits a purchase, but that's if you want to do the whole line. If you don't, him and Spider-Woman, you can kind of like, yeah, you cannot go for that. So speaking of which, let's check her out next. Y'all stay tuned. I got beans, cheese, chickens, ham, tomatoes, baby, you name it. I'm going to hell. So here we got Big Shirley. I mean Spider-Woman. Yeah, I'm going to hell. Let me stop. So once again, can't really like knock her, you know, because I don't know shit about her, but all she comes with extra is another hand. Like, and that's what's crazy. Like, cause some of them, you know, like will come, but I don't know what she could have possibly came with. Like, she probably don't even have like a thrift. So I just got her like, you know, post up like they had her. Cause there's not much she can fucking do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if this comes down, like, does she have a spider mask or is it that she turns into that big monstrosity spider? Cause it's called Spider-Woman, but it's a multiverse. So who knows? I think, you know what? Shout out down below. And I bet you displaying model behavior, man. I bet you. Like, I want them please to come out with that 90s Scarlet Spider that you see at the end of that trailer. Like, oh my God. I've already seen like the toy version of them. But that's basically like all you get with her. Like, I got her just because I saw her and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I want the whole like shelf to be like, you know, from that movie. Haven't even seen the damn movie yet, but if it's even half as good as the last one, it'll be worth it, you know. Can lightning strike twice? Can they capture it in a bottle? We'll find out. Next, we're gonna take a look at the other villain, or how he looks like to be the villain, Spider-Man 2099. Y'all stay tuned. And here he is. Can't even remember his real name. I think it's like Miguel something. Miguel Roja. But I'm pretty sure somebody will correct me, man. I don't care. Like, the point is, this is Spider-Man 2099. Like I was saying, I like it, but it seems so toy-esque. It's like a toy, toy. Don't even seem like a Marvel Legend. It moves like one, but that body proportion. But I mean, that's how he looked, you know, in the film. I really wish, because he only came with these 2, and that's why I'm a bit confused, actually. So he came with the 2 closed fists. I'm surprised we didn't get an unmasked version. You know, I feel like, because I'm picturing him like walking up and isn't that like Oscar Isaac, who does the voice, like wonderful actor, right? Except for that Apocalypse portrayal. Anyway, if you know, you know. But like, I feel like I would want that mask on there. This is somebody else. If they made it look like how he looked in the trailer, he didn't have fangs, but he kind of looked like he was going over the edge, like a man who ain't got sleep in like a week. I would like that. Like that looked kind of cool. I do like this cape. Aesthetically, I like the other Marvel Legends better. Just the body proportion, I like it better. This, I feel like, is more bang for the buck. Like, if I had to choose between the 2, I think I would go with this one because it stands out and it fits this universe. But this is in no way, in my opinion, a stand-in for that. Like, this is not going to look, to me, let's grab, like, a Spider-Man off the shelf, shall we? We'll get the Renega Bowels. I know y'all can't see it, but ta-da. Like, this it just don't, in my opinion, it don't fit. Like, for me, it doesn't. Like, when you have your collection, you do whatever the fuck you want. But for me, it's not really, I mean, maybe. But since I know it goes in that universe now, like, this is all we got for now. Because, like, that other one came and went. But after seeing the reviews on that body, I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. I'm not paying third-party prices for that shit. All right. Y'all stay tuned for what I think is the best one in this entire wave. I'm talking about Spider-Punk. And here he is, the man of the hour. I tell you, I don't know shit about this character, but I really am digging. Like, let's look at this. Let's get a little bit closer. Get a little closer. Let's check my man out. You know, hold on. Fuck the bullshit. First of all, he's got the pick in his hand. Like, look at the color apps. Like, whoever made this line gave a fuck until they got this Peter B. Parker, which I don't think they could do much because on the trailer, he didn't really have on much. He had on exactly what he had on, but he could have came with his little daughter. But let's look at the little brace. He comes with only one other hand, which is a whipping hand, right? But let's all face it, we gotta have him with his guitar. So let's see here. He's got on the t-shirt underneath. Yo, this is just awesome. Yeah, he looks sick, but it fits. He looks kind of gnarly. Like, that's what's up. Here's the back. SFMN. There you go. Look at that. I just noticed that this was a spider. Somebody laughing like, stupid motherfucker. Dude, I did not. I just realized this is like this back of the spider logo. Yo, I've never really like looked at it. Here's his little suspenders. I guess that's supposed to represent the patches on his pants. He's got those big boots. I mean, like, when this guy fights, does he fight like a spider? I would imagine not. I mean, but if he's got the strength of 10 men or more, you know, the proportionate strength of a spider, like, I'm pretty sure these boots don't weigh him down, like, at all. It's not like Zelda, like, but I got the spikes. I'll show you everything. I do believe so. Got on his belt, like the color apps, like the paint apps, I mean, like, it's, yo, well, they stopped on the back, you know what I mean? At least they did the front, you feel me? Like, okay, I mean, dude, that is, you know what, stay down. Anyway, yeah, so as you see, like, the front of it's got the silver, but then as it goes to the back, it's the same mold, but like, and I don't even feel the need to even paint that. Like, I'm like, I like it as is. Let's take out the guitar. Let's see here. Focus. It's got like a wolf on there, skull, some patches, things like that. I did notice on the box it was a little more detailed color on here, but I'm not gonna do all that. I am happy with as is, strumming this guitar. So yeah, man, I'm really happy with this wave. Like, I am glad this second movie is coming out. I'm glad I was able to get the figures, damn it, the figures that I wasn't able to get on the last movie. As you saw, like Peter B. Parker fell in the back and stuff like that. If you weren't able to pick this up, like, this is still fairly new, but like I said, now I just need like the robot spider chick, the spider mecha spider. I can't remember her name. Manga spider? Shit, I don't know. The damn Asian spider girl. I'm sorry. Y'all stay tuned for my final thoughts. So final thoughts, that is the old school Peter B. Parker. But like I said, like, I would definitely recommend getting him and not the other one, the newer one. If you already got him, you don't need it unless you just want to spend the money. But I am very pleased. I'm going to say as a whole, major go. In order of precedence, because those are the two main characters, I definitely cop those both. I would definitely cop 1, 2, and Spider-Punk. Hands down, like, the greatest 3 of them all. But they're readily available, you know, even at Peter B. Parker, I got them from Big Bad Toys. It's still regular price, only $24, but that's a better deal than the new one. I think this line as a whole is great. It really has my blessings. I can't really say anything bad about it. If you like this review, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let's get a conversation going. Do you think the new one's gonna be good? Do you think they suck? How do you think about that big ass bulky body? But until later, y'all. Hoo-yah.